Hello, everybody. Welcome to week 4 of First and 10. And teams are starting to separate themselves in their districts and in their conferences. 2 of the teams moving to the top of the rankings, Nixa and Carthage. The Eagles are unbeaten, ranked number 1 in Class 6. Carthage is unbeaten, ranked number 3 in Class 5. First and 10's Chris Pinson witnessed what happened on the gridiron. Chris?
And Dan, what a game it was to witness. As you mentioned, number 1 Nixa, the dominant team of the Ozarks, taking on number 3 Carthage. This game between 2 COC rivals, boy, was a great slugfest to witness. And you could feel this heavyweight fight building. After all, Nixa had won the last 3 meetings, and its margin of victory got bigger and bigger with each win. And it didn't take long for the Eagles to flex their mighty muscle. Third play of the game, Adam McKnight going to air one out, and it's a dive on the dot to Randy Flint, 73-yard touchdown. Ideal start to the ballgame for the Eagles. As for Carthage, well, their offense heavily relied on the arm and leg of Zane Browning to get them moving. He picked up a big first down on their first drive, get them into Eagle territory. But eventually, Carthage goes for it on 4th and 3, but there's nowhere to go for Browning. Ty Kellis swooping in, shutting down that run, forcing a turnover on downs. Now following a Nixa punt, Carthage got the ball back. Went forward again here on 4th and short. Second straight possession, they get stopped short. Eagles defense forces another turnover on downs. However, Nixa could not do much with that extra drive, so Carthage will get the ball back, down 7-zip with 5 to play in the half, and for a rare time, they converted on this pass, going 26 yards for a big first down. A few plays later, Carthage finally breaks through for its first touchdown. Kay Lawson powering his way into the end zone, ties the game 7-all with exactly 1 minute to play in the first half. Then, after quickly moving the ball downfield, Eagles offense took one last shot for a touchdown. Oh, but Scholar Brown had it, but couldn't haul it in. The would-be touchdown meant the Eagles would have to kick a field goal, and they would lead 10-7 at intermission. So, 10-7 was the halftime score. Final score, 38-22. Nixa holds on to dominate once again, winning for a 4th consecutive year. Jaden McCaster, we didn't mention him in the first half because he was quiet. Second half, he ripped off 3 touchdowns. Randy Flynn actually had a pick 6 as well in the second half. So for the 4th straight year, the Nixa Eagles dominate this one, winning it 38-22. Reporting live here at Nixa High School, Chris Pinson, First and 10.
Thanks, Chris. Elsewhere in the Central Ozark Conference, Republic Tigers on a roll. After losing to the juggernaut Nixa Eagles in week 1, Retmo has won 2 in a row. Tonight, the 6th-ranked Tigers in Springfield to play Kickapoo. Chiefs still looking for their first win of the season, but Republic would get on the board first. The quarterback is Preston McCracken. He goes over the top, throwing to Kieran Govan, a 30-yard touchdown connection to make it 7-0 Retmo. Tigers keep it on the ground. This time it's McCracken keeping on the option to the right side, untouched from 6 yards out, 13-0 with the blocked PAT. Republic's defense impressive here. Ikini Chukwu with the tackle for a loss. Tigers were moving in the second quarter when Owen Clyer is stripped of the ball and Kickapoo's Rylan Hamilton would recover, but the Chiefs could not do anything with it, could not cash it in. Republic bottled up on its own 7, 3rd and long. Clyer gets the ball and makes amends. 27 yards for a 1st and 10 and gets Republic out of trouble, and that would lead to this. Again, it's the senior, Clyer, scores from 13 yards out, 19-0 Retmo. Republic rolls to 3-1 with a 54-7 victory. There was a big-time battle in the Big 8 Conference tonight. Unbeaten Seneca at 2-1. Monette Cubs. Seneca, top-ranked team in Class 3. The Cubs at home and coming in on a 2-game winning streak. Seneca was driving deep in Monette territory in the first quarter. Hunter Haynes rumbles 31 yards, close to the goal line, but he would end up getting stripped of the ball and fumbles, and the Cubs would recover. Officials talk it over. Indeed, it's the Monette ball, and then they would cash it in. Dylan Wasik would throw to Colin Umfleet. He crosses the goal line with possession before he's stripped. That makes it 8-0 Monette. Cubs recover an onside kick, and then Antoine Smith takes it up the middle from 5 yards out. It was 16-0 Monette. but Seneca would get back in this. The handoff to Roman Miller, dives in from 3 yards out, 16-8. Then the Indians tie it up on another Roman Miller touchdown. We're tied up at 16. And right now it's 54-32 Seneca in the fourth quarter. Another big game in the Central Ozark Conference tonight was in Ozark. The 1-2 Tigers trying to snap a 2-game losing streak against Webb City. The Cardinals are 2-1, ranked 4th in the state in Class 5. And Webb City shows why they're ranked early. The handoff to Mason Williams. He takes it up the middle and he takes it to the house. 60 yards for a touchdown, and that quickly it was 7-0 Cardinals. But Ozark answers through the air. Peyton Russell looks left, throws to Jet Easley. Nice catch, and he finds the end zone. A 31-yard connection, 7-7. Webb City with an effective ground attack. This time it's Gabe Johnson. Takes it around the left side, finds the far sideline, and he takes it to the house, 68 yards, and the Cardinals were in front 14-7. Ozark can run the ball as well. It's Jet Easley. He would make a move at the line of scrimmage, then cuts it back toward the near sideline. He would scamper 50-plus yards before he's tripped up at the 3. Tigers scored a few plays later to tie it up at 14, but Webb City leads this one 52-21 in the fourth quarter. How about some late-night Texas League baseball? Game 2 of the North Division Championship started before 10 because of rain last night. Bryson Motts in control, strikeout there, getting out of trouble. Motts would go 5 shutout with 4 strikeouts. Springfield gets runs in the 4th inning. Miguel Ugueto with a liner to third that's bobbled. Zach Levinson makes it 1-0. Then later in the 4th, Dakota Harris steals third. The throw from the catcher goes into left field. Harris scores 2-0. Springfield added a run on a fielder's choice. And that's all the Cards needed. The sparkling grape juice flying around the indoor facility after midnight as Springfield celebrated the North Division Championship. After a 3-1 victory, Springfield will play Midland in the Texas League Championship. Game 1, Hammonds Field on Sunday. Brings us up to our first time out here on First and 10 on the other side of the break. We're going to preview some local college football, but here's a look live at Monette with Seneca and the Cubs. We'll be right back.